you've heard that we have speakers up here, and we also have some wonderful activators right here from Youth Opportunities. And I just wanted to say a couple of words about Youth Opportunities, our charity partner. So Youth Opportunities has a vision of a world where all young people have opportunities to be their best, something that I think all of us can identify with. And they've actually been delivering personal leadership programs and wraparound support for 25 years, which is a longer time than the age that many of the participants are, and has since supported over 15,000 personal leadership program graduates, positively impacting their schools, families, and communities. You may have also seen Courtney at the Generation Thrive social enterprise pop up out in the main space, and I'm sure there's much more that we'll learn about Youth Opportunities as these young leaders take us through a mindful practice and to connect us with leadership perspectives. So thank you. On renewal, please welcome Youth Opportunities to the stage. Go for it.
Cool, thanks everyone. I would like to introduce myself now. So my name is Kit. I'm a recent graduate of a Bachelor of Computer Science at the University of Adelaide just about 2 months ago. I did the Youth Ops program back in 2016, back in year 10, along with Chloe, who's on the end right there. And from that program, one technique that I like to share with you today that I still use is called the I gap, or the I got a problem technique, which allows a negotiation of a win-win situation with both parties. I must say, this is my second time now in a row that I've been to Newday, and one thing that has inspired me today was Alex's speech from earlier today. I would say that I like to overwork myself a lot, and hearing his speech has really inspired me to reflect on my work. Chloe is another uni student who would like to introduce herself now.
Yep, so my name's Chloe. I'm a current paramedicine student here in South Australia. I have a really strong interest in rural healthcare, and I hope to study medicine to pursue that dream, I guess. I graduated Youth Opportunities in 2016, the same as Kit, where I learnt to define success as choosing growth and happiness. This is also my second year attending Newday, and I'm always inspired by the engaging, inclusive and supportive environment we all have here. We also have two student presenters with us. They are currently studying Year 12 or about to finish, but I'll let them introduce themselves a little bit more. Nargis.
Thank you, Chloe. Hi, everyone. My name is Nargis, and I'm currently in Year 12, graduating in a week. Exciting. Thank you. I'm planning to study health and medical science next year, and I graduated Youth Opportunities in 2020 when I was in Year 10. Youth Opportunities has allowed me to grow as an individual and has enabled me to recognize my strength and potential in achieving my goals academically and socially. And the person who has inspired me today is Matthew. Thank you so much, Matthew, for organizing this event and making this day happen, and for the warm welcome. And that's it for me. Rowan, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Dawan, and I also did Youth Up with Nargis. I'm a Year 12 student, and I'm lucky to, I finished my exam yesterday, so I'm done, which is great. I'll survive the year. I've learned from Youth Up to be confident, to never give up in anything, and to never be scared to stand up and just say whatever I think, because everything at the beginning is really hard to do. However, when you do it, it's going to be easy. And yeah, I haven't really decided what I'm going to do after Year 12. I'm still thinking about it. And a person who has inspired me today is Mr. Alex. I really loved when he said about active rest. I haven't heard of that, I've never heard of that. And I really want to look and investigate more about it so I can use it for my studies. And I think it's going to help me a lot. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Now, I'd like everyone please grab out your mobile phones. Even though earlier today we were told not to, but for this activity, please grab out your phones. We'll need to
the
go
one
to internet
activity.
browsers and go to menti.com, as we'll need it to use it for our activity.
And we're going to have a bit of friendly fire. We're going to see which table can get this done the quickest. So when you're done and have the menti.com up, pop your hands on your head or pop your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care.
It looks that table over there is winning. No, over there.
Oh, no, no.
It's
Oh, they're over
challenging.
there. They're looking
Who's
all right.
winning?
We've got nearly everyone at the back. We're just waiting on the front.
Who's gonna win? The front tables? Oh, it looks like this table. Go, let's see who's gonna win.
Honestly, you're all pretty close, so you get an air high five with the hands that you have up.
Yep, so seems like everyone is on Menti. So we're gonna do a practice question. Can everyone please put the code on the screen up there and answer the very important question. Which cat is the cutest?
My vote's cat 1.
Mine is 4.
It's definitely cat 3 for me.
What about you, Kat?
I'm not fond of cats, but number 4 seems all right.
I can't believe you have, like, your name is Kit, and it's Kitten, so how come you don't love it? Oh, who's winning? It looks cat number 4. No, number 1.
Guys, cat 3.
No, cat 4. Oh, it's cat 1. Come on. 2 more points, go. 3.
Whoa.
No, it's red 1.
Cat 1 and cat 3 are tying.
Whoa, let's go. I win. No, I didn't. No.
This debate might go for a bit longer than we expected.
Yes. Cat 3.
Who's winning? Okay.
People are still going.
Right, we might wrap it up for now and we'll go on to the next one.
Okay. Now it's a fun game. I like this game. It's called the memory game. So Kit will be explaining it for us. Thank you, Kit.
All right. I'm going to give you guys 15 seconds to look at the next slide and memorize all of the blue things you see. Don't forget them, though, because we're playing a memory game to see how many blue things you can remember.
Hold on. Before you go in, do not take a photo of it and do not write the notes down. Even though I told you to write notes, but not for now. And please, do not take photos and do not write them. Remember them in your brain. Hopefully you can do that, though. Good luck.
Okay, time's up. Now keep the blue things in your mind and go back to your phones. This part really tests your memory. The question will pop up, so get ready to put your answers in. I'm going to ask you how many red things you can see.
What?
Yes, that's right, you heard me. Red things. How many red things do you remember?
No, you've said blue. I don't even remember a thing about red. I didn't even see the red color there.
I remember seeing an octopus, but look, it might have been blue. I don't know.
Okay, not much there. Let's try again, shall we? On to the next one. Okay, what about green? How many green things do you remember, guys?
Again, kids, this isn't the right color. But anyway, I love this question because, there was like the R letter over there. Guys, if you noticed, that's my first letter of my name. Lucky me.
Honestly, I don't even remember the blue things now. Forgot.
All right, just one. Not much there. All right, how about what you've been waiting for and asking for? The blue things. How many blue things did you see, guys?
Finally, you've said the right color, kid. Let's go. I saw red pan. No, not what the heck, not red. Wait, hold on, I can't remember. Oh, I saw a blue car, and there was a Mickey Mouse, and then there was the letter V. I can't remember the other kid. You should have asked the blue color first.
What about you, Chloe?
I can't even remember. No, But why did we find it so difficult to remember the red and the green things?
Because Kid asked us to look for the blue.
Okay, all right. We did trick you all a little bit by asking you to look for only the blue.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with restore, renew, and reflect?
Well, this activity is about realising that what you focus on is what you're going to see. How does this relate to you guys in your lives?
For me, this activity represents the thoughts that I focus on the most is what grows. So for example, the blue thing is the negative thoughts. If I put all my energy and focus into those negative thoughts, then not only am I wasting my time, but I'm also forgetting about all the other colors, which represents my happiness, peace, gratitude. Rawan, how do you see the blue?
Well, I think I'm similar to you. I see the blue, sorry. I see the blue color as a negative thing. And I felt that's the true thing for me. And that's because like yesterday, as I've told you before, I did my last exam yesterday. It wasn't hard. I practiced for it. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to do it. But when I went in, I was just too nervous that I couldn't do any of the questions. I was like, I can't do it. I didn't even dare to go to the next page and hear a recording and then answer the question. I was like, no, I can't do it. I'm going to fail. I'm going to do that. I was just thinking negatively. But then a few minutes afterwards, I took a break and then I was like, oh, there's a practice. I can do it. I've already did it before. So I tried again and looked like to other solutions for it, not just like standing there and then just being scared to do it. And yeah, that's what I think. What about you, Kit?
Roll one, you see blue is actually one of my favorite colors. So seeing blue is actually for me seeing the positives in a situation. One such scenario for me was when I went to uni. I caught a bus to uni, and sometimes I was late to uni because I missed a bus. But actually I see this as a blessing in disguise, as I have time on my hands now to review my notes before heading to class. So what about you, Chloe?
Well, I feel like I'm a pretty positive person, someone who always looks for the positives because it's just part of who I am. But sometimes I notice that I focus too hard on these positives and forget that any other colour actually exists. These colours, even though they might be negatives, could actually be challenges that could help me to grow. Now, we have discussed right here on stage that there are multiple ways to use this activity in your own lives. Whether the blue is positive or negative, remember that it helps to notice the other colours too. Be aware of what you focus on, because ultimately that is what you are going to see. Our call to action for you is to reflect on all the colours in your life. How can you renew your perspective?
Now with that in mind, please reflect on the last activity. What positives are you going to focus on today?
I'm definitely looking forward to meeting
That's
great
a big
leaders.
one. Yes.
I can relate to that one.
Definitely looking forward to lunch.
I
Think
that's
being
the
present
first
and meeting new
Thank you.
people is another thing. Sorry.
Sorry.
Lots of amazing things.
Don't forget to enjoy your day and have fun, guys. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for your time today. We really do appreciate it. We're not seasoned presenters, so we really appreciate your patience as well. We would now like to introduce Chief Executive Erin Fairman to say a few words.
I just asked Chloe if she's okay staying on the stage and she looks nervous.
She wasn't going to let me leave.
No. So I am Erin Pham and I'm the Chief Executive of Youth Opportunities. It's my great pleasure to now also be the Chief Executive of our social enterprise, Generation Thrive. It's so wonderful to have our amazing young people at the heart here today. So an enormous thanks to those young people. I mean, I won't ask you to put your hands up and say who would be terrified to be up here, but I'm sure many of you would. So yes, Kat put her hand up, seriously. So yes, for those at home and for those in the room, I'm sure you can understand how challenging and how inspiring these young people are by doing that. And I know some of their backstories and some of the challenges these young people have faced to be here today and on the stage inspiring other people. So huge thank you to all of you for taking on those opportunities. And of course, an amazing thanks to Kat and Matt and the team at Newday for providing this opportunity for us as the charity of choice for Newday for the second year. We are a not-for-profit organisation. Our ability to bring equity of opportunities for our young people is limited only by the support that we can rally from the community. So we are so very grateful for this platform and this opportunity, both for lots of young people who aren't here today, but the amazing group of young people. I'm going to get you all to stand up because we do have more young people here today, our graduates, than came on the stage. So Youth Ops grads, and look, there might be more of you in your 20s and 30s in the room too. So if you're a Youth Opportunities graduate, can you stand up, please? Courtney, I know that means you two, get up. And are there previous Youth Opportunities trainers in the room? Because I know there's a few of you all too. We've been around for 25 years. Here's one. Hey, round of applause for all these amazing people. Hey, Stewie. Thank you. Yeah, they're everywhere. We've reached, as Matt said, over 15,000 young people who are right across the world now living their best lives, partially, of course, not all up to our organisation. And it's really because these young people keep choosing these challenges and smashing the barriers to life that they are where they are. I mentioned that we have a social enterprise, Generation Thrive now. It's basically because our corporate partners just kept badgering us for years, would say, how do I get access to your programs? What Chloe and these other amazing students have talked about sounds amazing. I want access. And as a not-for-profit, that's not our gig. So we kind of had to start a social enterprise. So now Courtney and her team have worked with over 20 different corporate business partners and sporting clubs with people who have the means, businesses who want to invest in their employees and their workforces, and getting amazing outcomes in terms of mentally healthy workplaces, resilient people. I've heard people at graduations talking about making really big life and career choices, negotiating pay rises and all sorts of things because of this program. The reason I asked Chloe to stay up here that she doesn't know about is because Chloe's actually a graduate of both Youth Opportunities and Generation Thrive. And I wanted to ask her quickly what differences you found, because you did Youth Ops back in year 10, but you did Generation Thrive quite recently. So was it like going over the same ground?
It was revisiting the same tools that we used in Youth Opportunities, but in a more adult learning environment. It's creating goals that are relevant to what you want to do in the future, because they are very different to what you wanted to do in year 10. So, yeah.
Awesome, thanks. So definitely worth doing. Great. Okay, so that's exciting because you can go and visit our pop-up store and have a chat to either the Youth Opportunities people about how you can support us, helping provide equity of access to these programs for young people in communities that don't have the means. And you can also talk to Generation Thrive about getting these programs, personal leadership and coaching programs into your workplaces, sporting clubs and communities as well. And there's also a competition. So pop your business name or your name in the drawer and you could win a Generation Thrive coaching and programs. So thank you, Chloe, so much. Threw you under the bus there. Well done. It's very resilient. A final round of applause for our graduates. Please go find them at break. Offer them your time, treasure and talent so that they can get networked and thrive in life. And back over to you, Matt. Thanks.
So many outstanding models of leadership, and we're not even at lunch. I mean, it's extraordinary to partner with Youth Opportunities, and I've also got another cheeky way you might be able to support them. There are no tickets available to today, as you would know, but I think our ticket page is still open, so there's a little donation slot that you could, during the break, actually donate through there as well. And I know there are other opportunities to contribute through that.